All right, guys. So this one is pork. Yeah, pork. I'm sure you know what pork is. If you don't know what pork is, let me know in the comment section. But pork is basically the meat of pigs. And coming to steam it, I've already grounded my spices. It's a mixture of ginger, onions, garlic, and green habanero. So mixing it up. In case you are wondering why those particular spices, well, I would say why not those particular spices? Or in case you don't get me, I'd rather say if not those spices, then which other ones are best? Because here in Ghana, we have discovered that when it comes to preparation of meat to steam, these spices are really the way to go. I don't know where you are watching from, but you could let me know what you use there. I'll try that as well and give you feedback. Now, after you've added this blended sauce, you mix it up evenly. The word is evenly, and the other word is mix. You do this so that all the portions of the meat you are going to steam are actually able to be absorbed or able to absorb the spices so that you get a taste that is evenly spread across. Yeah, it's really important. It's really important you do this. But we are not done. There's one other thing that we'll add after we've spread the spices evenly, and that is salt. I'll be bringing that up very soon, but I just want to make sure this one is mixed very evenly. And another reason why you should make sure you mix it evenly is you don't want a food to be ready and the taste is distorted. I call it scattered taste, where one side is tasting very nice because all the sauces, all the spices and the salt settled there appropriately, and another side is not tasting that good because it wasn't evenly mixed and that part didn't get the effect the spices were supposed to give with the salt. So I've mixed up the spices. I'm coming to add the salt. Just hold on briefly. So this is my salt. In case you are wondering the measurement, I took 2.5 teaspoons of salt, and then you mix it up. You spread it evenly first, and then you now mix it up. Same concept as what I explained for the spices. You don't want to have scattered taste. You can take that phrase from me. It's not copyrighted. But it's a very uncomfortable thing to be the consumer of a food that has scattered taste. It actually leaves you confused when you are eating because you don't know where to position the taste of the food. Okay, so I'm still mixing it up. And I'm preparing two things today. Dark sauce, steamed dark sauce, yeah. And then this pork. I've already done a video on how we prepared the dark meat. If you haven't yet seen that one, you can check my playlist after watching this one. There are also videos on how we even got the duck from the farm and prepared it right from the point where unfortunately we had to unalive the duck through to how we got the feathers of the duck, prepared it, chopped it up, diced it up, and then it follows then from the other video where it shows how we prepared it at the kitchen to be steamed and then used for processing the food. So it's a whole elaborate process, and that's how we do here in Ghana. You know, we pay attention to our food and we make sure that we communicate our love through the food that we prepare as well. It's very important. I'm preparing this for my family, not just for myself, mainly for my family. So I don't leave any stone unturned. And maybe I should also say I don't leave anything unstoned. I make sure I dot all the I's, cross all the T's, because if you are going to cook, you might as well cook an excellent dish. Yeah. So I've mixed up the spices and the salt, and you can taste it after you are done. And when you mix it well and you taste, you know that, yeah, it's been perfectly set up. Now there's one other thing I'm going to add before I put it on fire to steam, and that is water. I'll show you how we do that one too in a brief moment. So for the water, I don't want, some of the spices were left in the blender. I don't want it to go waste, so I've used some of the water to wash them so I can just pour them back on. And that is enough. If you look at the level of the water, you would see that, come on, look at it. Yeah, good. Closer, so you see better. You see that the water level isn't above the meat. It's just a little beneath the meat or almost at the same level as the meat. This is because I want everything to cook together. I don't want the situation where the meat is ready and there is so much water around it. It seems like it's waterlogged. When you do that, you are losing the taste of the spices that you used to steam up the meat. I don't want to lose the taste. I want it such that everything cooks together. So by the time the meat is ready, it would have absorbed the spices together with the water and cooked together. That way, the taste is different. Its quality is top notch. It's scintillating. Please add more adjectives in the comment section. But basically, I'm just trying to say that if you bite it or you taste the meat, you can't be okay eating just one piece. You would want more because everything settles in. And that's when someone will taste it and say that, oh my God, I want more. And I want to make sure when my family is eating it, they will always want more. Because after all, cooking is an art. And so, when you are creating it, you might as well add a touch of excellence to it. That's exactly what I'm seeking to achieve. And hey, I'm doing this with my wife. I need to give her a shout out. She's the one filming actually. And mostly she will do the cooking. But today I want to give her and my family a surprise. So I'm offering to prepare this special dish for them. And I hope you tag along. Yeah. And see, you could learn some few things. Come on. See? I'm sure you are salivating already. Yeah, I'm sure you can hear someone in the background. So let's zoom in, see how it looks finally. And then, yeah, good. Duty calls. I have to go. So you can check the playlist for how this one will also turn up. I'll catch you soon.